Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Travis's Projects. My name's Travis. How y'all doing? I know I said that once before, but how is everybody doing? I'm in a great mood today. Wanna know why? Oh, well, hold on. Let me turn you around and show you. Well, actually, first, I got my radio going. I'm so happy about that. And it's working. You can probably hear the song and stuff. But anyways, I'm happy because I am working on this big, beautiful, gray Dodge. Oh, it is gonna be a great video. Now, we're gonna focus on getting the engine out of this and getting that engine off of the back of the truck. Yes, there is an engine back here. And you know what? Ironically enough, it is under the hood. There it is. See it? Okay, so we're gonna get to wrenching away at this, get this out. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the problem I'm dealing with here. You guys see that top bolt right about where my finger is there? Not the big one here or this one here, that big one up there on the mount. I don't know why Dodge designed this mount like this. They made it so it would hook to the rear end here and to the, come on camera, get to where I want you. Oh, sorry, starter's in the way. To the transmission, the mount's right there. But I don't know why they designed it like this, but you can't even get a regular ratchet. Where is it here? Where am I? Come on, focus, focus, focus. Come on, where are you? Okay, you're up there. Okay, I don't know why they designed that like that, because you can't get a regular socket wrench onto that, or socket ratchet, I guess. Ratchet, sorry. So you got to get a special ratchet wrench. And those are like 20 bucks a piece, or I think upwards of 180 for the set. But I've got the set, so I'm not too worried. But they are a bugger to break loose. You have to take a regular wrench and another wrench, put it on there, try and get it to turn the first little time. Get your ratchet wrench, do the same setup again. But it's even harder. Because the ratchet wrench will lay flat against the block almost, making it impossible to do. But I am turning it slowly, and you can only get like maybe, I wouldn't even say an eighth of a turn on that. So it is impossible to do. If there's any designers from Dodge that worked on these from back then, why would you do that? I know you made these engines so they wouldn't blow up, but sometimes you have a faulty one and they do blow up. So just, if there's any designers watching this, any engineers from then that worked on trucks like these, slap yourselves. Thank you. Alright folks, well now it's just gravity and a few wires holding this engine in. So I've got all the bolts off the mount, off both sides. The back's completely unbolted, the torque's completely unbolted. So this engine is basically just sitting here pretty well. I can't grab it and pull it or anything, but I need an engine crane now to pick it up, bring it the heck out of there. This engine, I'm not salvaging this engine. This side has been completely uncovered all winter. Water has gotten in there every time I turn it around, or turn it over now. It just gurgles a couple times. So it's full of water. I pulled the dipstick, and it is sludgy. So there's water in that. So there's no point in me even salvaging this engine. I'll pull it out, pull some parts of it. Done. I might save it just to look at around the shop here, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, engine is pretty well free to pull out. I gotta unhook this hose. I gotta unhook these coolant hoses here, and then I got some wire and it's gotta be unhooked. It's just unclips, 2 clips there in the back, pulls right apart, and then this engine's ready to come out of here. And I'll get my engine off the back, and bada bing, bada boom. I gotta see if I can find an engine crane though. Take care. Alrighty folks, it's been about a week since I made the last video. I know it'll be about 10 seconds ago for you, but it's been a week for me. I have been working on the truck a little bit. Not a whole lot, but I can't do much to it at this moment. I've got an engine crane coming. It won't be here until tomorrow. It's Sunday here, by the way. I've not worked on this truck all weekend. I've not really done anything. I've tinkered on the bike here a little bit. I've put my new throttle cable on, but I haven't hooked it up. It's just sitting there on the fender. but it is hooked into my new thumb throttle. The cable is the wrong size again. This comes through Kawasaki, so it should have been the right size, but it's not. But minor detail, I can make it work. So I gotta hook that into the carburetor. I gotta put my new air filter on, and I gotta change the oil, and the bike will be good. That'll be about it for this. It's not getting much done to it this year. Maybe the front guard taken off and fixed, but other than that, it's not getting much done. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna give everybody a walk around on this truck, explain what I've done, explain what I'm going to do. So as you guys know, this is a 2004 Ram Hemi. Now this is actually a limited edition truck, and I will show you the reason why. Well, I think it's limited edition, but my buddy said it was a limited production, but special truck. But this dial right here, I don't know if you guys can see, but all-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low. These trucks should mostly be 2-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low. But this one is, like I said, all-wheel drive, so the wheels will all have power to them all the time. And when one slips, it takes power away from it and puts it to another wheel. Now, this truck is not in the best of shape. It's got a ding here, and a ding here, a ding here, and a ding there. Now, from what I understood, this happened while the owner of the truck was turning, and he hit I want to say a building, but I don't think that's right. I think it might have been a trailer from the height of it, like a transport truck trailer, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, like I said, I'm not sure. Now, we were able to get it in through this opening here, but I had to fold my mirrors in, and I only had about that much space either side. Like, not much, that much. So, that's why those are folded in. Now, I am going to try and widen that door out, but it's not going to be too much. It's going to be a little bit either side. Now, we get to the heartbeat of it. This engine, the head gasket let go. So, it flooded in an intake, not an intake, a piston with coolant, and somehow it didn't blow it up, but it still ran. But it was a slow leak, so it was not running right. Now this engine is completely ready to be pulled out of here. I'm just waiting on my engine crane to get it out. Now, I took this stuff out, I gotta move it out of the way, and as you can see, there is snow on the windshield. That's because there is a lot of snow behind me. I did not get doors on this building like I was planning to this weekend. Other stuff come up, hung out with some friends, whatnot. Shh, don't tell anybody. Shh. Anyways, so that's what I've been doing this weekend. But when I went to take the fuel line off, right here, let me get this right here, I ended up breaking the end of the fuel rail right there off in it. So that was a drama to get that out of there. I had to take an easy out, screw it in, get pressure on it, and take a pair of vice grips, crank it a little more, and put my quick line removal tool in there, and it did pop out. So that saved me from having to go track down another one of them fuel lines, because I've already looked into it. It's not an easy job to find them, and they're probably not cheap. So anyways, this engine's all ready to come out of here. Like I said, I got the one in the back ready to come in. It's got no headlights in it, but I think my buddy's got the headlights. I'm not sure. I gotta go track them down. If he doesn't, it's no big deal. I can find them. Front brakes. When he was sitting down in my friend's yard, they were stolen. Yeah, it had no tires on it, so it was an easy grab. So they're no good. The box. The box itself, not much good. Got that big hole there. The fender here starting to come off again. It's starting to get popped. I didn't do the body work to this. I don't know who did. Well, I know who did the body work to it, but I'm not going to mention names. So this box is coming off. There's going to be a flat deck put in its place, and there's going to be chrome stacks. I know, stacks on a Hemi. Well, somebody's got to do it. Okay, so they're going to come up here and they're going to aim back. So I do have a set, $100 I paid for them. I might as well use them. So boom, there we go. The hood's here, the engine's still covered. Now the engine, I'm gonna have to do a couple little things to this. Nothing too serious. I've got to put a pulley back on where I had to take it off to get the belt off because the tensioner thing was not working right. And I have to, of course, I'm going to change the oil. I have to replace the filter because this engine, I don't know if you can tell, it is laying on its side. I gotta flop it back up today, I think. Or I should flop it back up today. But other than that, the engine's perfectly fine. This one will go into that one's place and it shall work perfect. So, and this needs a new bumper depending on the deck I'm getting. I have not really looked into any. I do not know anybody that's selling any at the moment, but I will be able to track one down eventually. So that'll be it for this truck. But I have one more little thing I want to run by you folks. Who wants to see me try and put a diesel engine in a gas truck? Don't get ahead of me here. This is my plan. I'm just stepping outside if the light changes. That is why. Do you guys remember this little beauty here? Yes, I am thinking hard about putting a Cummins engine in that truck. Hi Bailey, how you doing, girl? Yeah. Okay, anyways, I don't know if you guys saw her, but she was there. Yeah, I'm thinking about putting a diesel engine in that truck. A 24 valve. I can get one from my friend for around $1,800, but it needs a fuel injection pump. Is the problem with that. He's got one that'll go with it, I think, but I have to find somebody to fix it. So that'll probably be around $3,000–4,000 ish. But it's a thought I'm having. It's a thought I've been having. I might do it, but I've also got a chance to buy a V8 for that engine, or for that truck. Same as what's in that truck up on the hill, a big 5.9 liter 360. Now that's the gas job, that's not the diesel. For $100, and it will fit right in there. It will bolt into the transmission that's in there. But the transmission itself, the tail on the transmission is cracked. So that'll be drama itself if I do that. But you know what? For now, that's all it is for now as a thought. I have to get the bodywork done before I do anything to that truck. This GMC, I'm not sure what I'm doing with it yet. I'll probably pull it in, try and figure out the problem. If I can't figure it out, it's getting pulled up the hill and it'll sit there to rot. So, anyways, story for another time. Anyways, guys, like I said, the truck, I will have an engine crane for it Monday. I might pull the engine out this week. And next weekend is the long weekend here in New Brunswick. It is, well, I think it's across Canada, Victoria Day. So I have the day off on that Monday. So that gives me an extra day to work on it. But I have to go somewhere and meet someone I've been chatting with on Friday coming up. It's her only day off, so my chance to go see her. So anyways, guys, this truck, there won't be a video out on it right away, but I will hopefully have this engine pulled out of here, a new one set in. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention, the fuel tank has to be changed in this truck too, because the guy that owned this truck, for some stupid, dumb reason, decided to drill a hole that big around on the top right corner of the tank, instead of doing it like a normal person and putting a tiny little pinhole in the bottom of the tank, draining it that way, and then putting a self-tapping screw in. Idiot. Anyways, this will be done and it will be accomplished. Anyways, so hopefully I can have this running within a couple weeks, so I can go ahead, focus on getting the brakes done, getting a deck for it, and I have to replace the rear shocks. One of them is busted. I don't know how it happened. That's gonna take place. So anyways, guys, take care. Hit that like and subscribe button if you like this video. Watch for the next one. You're not going to want to miss this truck starting for the first time. Come on, fingers crossed. Hopefully it does. Take care.